And we're back. We're back for part 3. I couldn't get that in at the end of part 2 there, I don't think. So part 3, Real Savings 2010 Savings Book, and soon to be Real Savings Media. In conjunction, I might add, with Blue Sky Media Services, which is my home, if you will be parent company to everything I do in my life. Will be starting off with Blue Sky Media Services, a name that's dear to my heart, and for my son. That's a story with my son. But getting back to our certificate book here, we're starting to see the special offers add up. We have free items. These are sort of the fun items, I'll call these. They're free, and they're giveaways, and certainly they have some value, and it's kind of a fun thing to have. The florist, with our florist, and this is an example, something a little new with the certificate, is that we're looking at potentially a one or the other type of situation. Any single or two single flowers for free, 2 free single flowers, or a 25% discount on any flower purchase. The idea pretty clearly, if you have a large flower purchase you need to make, the 25% will be of greater value for you. If not, it's still a nice certificate to have. You come in, you pick up a few flowers for your girlfriend or wife. You're doing something. You're you know, it doesn't have to be a dozen roses. We know this, fellas. I hope the fellows will use the certificates and buy some flowers, certainly, and take those home. And let's be a little romantic here, okay? The ladies, they want to stop and pick up a few flowers to have for the office or for the home. So it's a nice little certificate there, I think. And again, we'll be conveniently located central Peoria. Will be one of our better known flower shops. As a matter of fact, I have a flower shop in mind, a few friends of mine, and they might do something even a little extra special. So you never know what I might come up with our florist. That will be probably a highlight certificate there. So we're doing some free gift cards with home services, and that'll be your painting, lawn care, plumbing, roofing. Um, you need a new gutter system for your home. Any home expense will provide you back with free gift cards, and hundreds of dollars of gift cards will be available if you choose to again, if you would choose in certain instances to use the company that's running our certificates here. So it won't be every time, but it'll only take a few of these certificates again to cover the cost of owning the certificate book, and that's key, obviously, with this. So I do have some other things out here. Free lotion with any tanning package. That sort of goes to beauty. With the beauty, we talked about a barbershop. Free haircut with haircut. For the ladies out there, I may work with not a beauty salon because every certificate's an exclusive, but we will do that with like a day spa. And again, probably looking for half off. You day spa owners out there, watch out, because I'll be on the phone maybe asking for half off any service, which I know is a lot, but I have to convince you that free giveaways and having these ladies come and enjoy the spa for your money, again, a big part of the idea here is that $500 to bring in 50 new clients is money much better spent than $500 on advertising that may or may not yield any results. With our certificates, worst case scenario, no one uses the certificate and you're not out anything. The advertisers do not pay to run a certificate. There's no cost for them at all. So in essence, if a day spa will do a 10% off, or excuse me, $10 certificate on any service with me. The same as sort of the clothing store. I put a new client in your chair. Yes, they have a $10 certificate in their hand. You're giving away $10 in services, but the service is probably going to be more than $10, so you win there and you gain. Potentially, the idea is a new client, repeat client for your business. So that's an exciting part of the premise here, and one I very strongly believe in, and I will be talking to you Dave Spillers tomorrow, and I hope you're in a good mood. I hope you're in a good mood tomorrow. So looking at, we've looked at a lot of different categories. Now, of course, we want a free movie or a DVD with our local movie store. I don't think that should be a problem. Looking at a free pair of socks with a shoe store. You know, I need a pair of shoes. I think I will go ahead and grab those free socks. I don't see why not. Free pair of socks. So I don't think too many of our families are going to visit our shoe store just to stop and pick up, use a certificate for a free pair of socks and not buy a pair of shoes. I don't see that happening in too many instances, and I'm willing to almost stake my reputation with my shoe store that if they'll go ahead and run the certificate for a free pair of socks, we'll end up selling them a whole lot of bunches of pairs of shoes along the way. We do have the free movie rental I mentioned. Restaurant, don't want too many restaurant certificates here. Again, this is not a dining club book. Kind of hard for restaurants to give away completely free dinners. End up with a sort of a coupon situation. Don't want it. So, but we were going to run a free dessert certificate. We may run a free dessert certificate, and we may do something real special with one restaurant. I've got a few things in mind, but they're would be rather eye-popping certificates. I can promise you that. Wow. We're going out to eat tonight, honey, because I have a certificate in my hand basically that's going to, excuse me, not make this meal free, but won't hurt me too much and be a good chance to go eat out. I have a bookstore here in Peoria. It's a Christian bookstore. Name is Beeman's Bookstore, and they carry Christian merchandise, books, CDs, art. It's really a great store. The list goes on and on of what they have. It's an amazing store, and whatever they would might offer in way of certificate, I would welcome. These will be going out primarily to church-going families and to schools. So we are reaching a lot of Christians through this promotion, and anything that they would be willing to do, I would be very happy with. Having just a few other things here. Children's furniture store. Here we're looking for a discount on any one item. That is something else I think can differentiate and legitimize an offer as a certificate, and that will be to concentrate on one item. And so with the children's furniture store, we would look possibly, same as possibly with some other clothing stores, some different kinds of clothing stores. 25% off of one item. I like that. I like the item. I like concentrating on one item and making the percentage discount. If we're going to do a percentage discount, let's do it on one item and have this be something special. We're running kind of late into part 3. I do want to make this a 4-part, no more than 4 parts. So looking down here, I think we've got a good start on covering our basis with the certificates we'll have here. Hope I've given you a pretty good idea on what we're looking at certificate-wise for our book. And coming up here in part 4, the final part here, we'll do an overhaul of how we look